Sports to the bone family, what's up, what's up? Blessings, blessings, blessings. Shout out to all of the viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing okay. So a couple of stories I want to take a look at, my viewers and subscribers. I actually saw these stories yesterday, but didn't get a chance to do a video. So we're going to jump into them. We see where the former West Indies captain Darren Sammy, he did an interview recently. And he was talking, man was saying that the West Indies team is not tactical and the team lacks inspiration. He had those plus a couple more other things to say. And we see where Christopher Henry Gayle and Gayle Cornwall were both snapped up by a Bangladesh Premier League team. So they will be turning out in the BPL that is coming up early next year. So we're going to take a look at these couple of stories, my viewers and subscribers. Remember to watch the video to the end. Leave a like and drop a comment. And if you have not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe to the channel as we continue to grow the platform, alright? So we're going to kick things off with Darren Sammy first. And Darren Sammy would know better than most when it comes down to winning T20 World Cup that you need to be tactically sound and you need to have people in the team that are going to inspire the ones that need some inspiration, right? So he did an interview and he was actually talking, my viewers and subscribers, and as we know, Darren Sammy is a man like this. When he speaks, he speaks. He wears his heart on his sleeve, so to speak, when it comes on to talking about cricket, right? He revealed in the interview that there were quite a few things that went wrong with West Indies in the World Cup, and going forward they need to work on these things, but the main thing that stood out according to Darren Sammy is the tactical side of things. Sammy said that they were tactically poor. They were poor tactically, you understand? So that would be talking about the captain and the coach, because they're the ones that come up with the tactical plan alongside the vice captain, you understand, and probably the senior guys. Sammy doubled down on what he was saying the other day, saying that the team, there's too much talent in that team for them not to be playing better. And he was saying that the cricket that was played in Australia was nowhere near what this team is capable of playing. But all of this boils down to the lack of inspiration and the lack of tactical capabilities, that went on there. He said they lack inspiration and tactical awareness. And he spoke about Jason Holder, man who is 6 feet 8 inches, and Alzarri Joseph, who is also on the taller side of things and bowling good. The Australia pitches would be happy for those two guys to be bowling, but yet still we persisted with opening with Kyle Mayers. He was talking about that. He also made mention that this is no disrespect to Kyle Mayers, because you respect Kyle Mayers and what he would have shown that he's capable of doing. But the fact that he was going for runs and they continued to do that simply means that the tactical plan that they were working with was nowhere near where it should have been. You understand? He said that whenever it comes down to these sort of things, you definitely need to be tactically sound to be able to come out victorious, especially in games, World Cup games, where teams are going to be putting their best foot forward. Sometimes it is the team with the better tactic, that are with the best tactics, that is going to end up winning. You understand? And he was talking about the new coach that is coming in, saying that the new coach that is coming in must be a coach that is tactically sound, tactically aware, and the guys that are around him, his technical team, should be technical, not just around him because they were appointed, or they should not be appointed because they know someone. Basically, they should be tactically aware also, and they should be technically good to make sure that they are able to improve players and not just there filling a role. You understand? He said that there also needs to be some form of teaching when it comes on to the players, because they need to be taught what West Indies cricket is about, what the region is about, and what it represents. As I said, Sammy is a man that loves his cricket, loves West Indies, wears his heart on his sleeve. But I'm not too sure if you teach these guys the past or what West Indies cricket is about, this is going to really change anything much, because these guys are going to do what players across the world are doing. You know, they're going concentrate mostly on getting IPL contracts and things like that. So, you know, Sammy is saying that the talent is there. They just need to pick the right personnel. So the talent is there as regards to this team. They just need to pick the right personnel as relates to the combination, and you know, make sure that the players that are sent out there, they know exactly what what sort of roles they are going to be playing and what needs to be done at a specific time in the game. So I definitely agree. You know, you have to be tactically good when it comes down to coaching, but you know, being tactically sound is one as a leader. But if you don't have the pawns, I don't want to say pawns, but if you don't have the what you need, you know, the skill set of the players, you know, it's definitely not going to really work out. But like most people would have seen that same thing that Sammy pointed out, you know, where they continued with Kyle Mears, even though, you know, it wasn't working out. That's definitely something that needs to be addressed. You don't want to be making those simple mistakes in the future. And me sharing this with you guys is not me continuing or prolonging this the embarrassment of the World Cup. This is just me using this, what Sammy would have said, to let you guys know that in the future we definitely need to improve. These are things that I agree we need to work on. I know we're going to have the naysayers and people that go on always defend West Indies cricket, just like why we see things and I agree with some things and I disagree with some things. People are going to agree and disagree with some things. But I am not too sure if there's any West Indies fan out there that could really justify the sort of tactics that we would have seen. So I am almost certain I could say that all West Indians would be in agreement with what Sammy is saying here. You understand? And once again, my peeps, these are not my words. So these are not, this is not me fighting against your favorite captain and coach and favorite leadership group. You understand? This is just me sharing what the two-time champion, T20 World Cup champion had to say. So that is it where Sammy is concerned, my peeps. Before we hop out of here, couple of other things to touch on. We see where Christopher Henry Gayle and Gayle Cornwall, they have been signed by the same team actually to take part in the BPL, that's the Bangladesh Premier League, right? And I think that's what it's called, the BPL. You know, and I think it's Barishal, the team, is the name of a team that picked up both men. And the tournament is set to begin on the 5th of February. On the 5th of January. And will run until February 16, 2023. The 5th of January to the 16th of February. So, you know, it's good to see. It's good to see, especially somebody like a Gayle Cornwall getting an opportunity. You know, he would have done his thing in the CPL, show his capabilities. And, you know, he's not in the West Indies setup right now. So if he can get contracts here and there, that's definitely good. You know, as I said, the BPL, I don't know if he's ever going to get an IPL contract, but there are quite a few T20 leagues around the world and T10 leagues around the world that will definitely utilize his skill set as it relates to opening the innings, batting the first 4, 5 overs, 6 overs, getting a quick fired 30 from 15 or something like that, and then get out. And then with the ball, he can come up with you and give you a nice 3, 4 overs, pick a wicket or two to show that he is definitely, you know, a force to be reckoned with. So Gayle Cornwall will be there, and Christopher Henry Gayle, I don't need to say much about the man. The man is the best T20 player to have played the game. You know, he's still highly rated by teams. He's still highly rated by fans. So people are definitely going to be pulling for him still, and you know, that's definitely a way to get your stadium to get the tickets sold out. You know, you show Chris Gayle and the team, and you know, people are going to be coming out because people want to see what the universe boss is up to these days. So yeah, that is it, my viewers and subscribers. We have a couple more things to touch, but we'll touch on those in the next video. We're going to talk about Pooran saying that he's not leaving the captaincy, and we're going to talk a little bit about Ravi also. So big up on yourself, my peeps. I will touch base later. Zane, big up.